TikTok, the one platform that no medical clinic usually likes being on if they're not already on it. Most people don't even have an account. If I go on most medical clinics' websites, one of the first things that I see is the fact that they don't have a TikTok link at the bottom of their website. They have every platform except for TikTok. What is the most popular video platform on the internet right now? Most people assume it's YouTube, but because I asked that question, you probably know already. It's TikTok. They beat them in the last 3 years of total watch time and watch hours. That is a huge accomplishment because people are on YouTube all the time. It's the second largest search engine in the world. So the fact that TikTok has surpassed it, it's not necessarily a search engine, but it is most definitely a platform that people consume. It doesn't work in the same benefits that YouTube has, but it has its own benefits. And before we get going, if you have any other questions during this process, my name is Zachary Grayton. I'm the CEO and founder of Grayton Medical Marketing. Our goal is to focus on what we call the trifecta of medical marketing, which is creative branding, advertising, and SEO, and all working together in perfect unison because we believe no aspects of marketing should be forgotten because one missing piece hurts the other two pieces more than you would think. To start off, why use TikTok? Let's be honest. Why would you not want to be on a platform that connects to so many people? You're just gonna end up aging out a whole demographic because if you're just on Facebook, well, Facebook is dominantly older user base. Now, that does not mean it doesn't have value. All the platforms have value, but Facebook is predominantly older, which means that the way they consume is different than a lot of younger people. And now that TikTok is up to 45 and above, but the predominant user base is usually millennial or Gen Z and now Gen Alpha, there is such a large base, but the way that you create content is so much different. Think of your marketing as a series of different sides of you or personas of you. The way your marketing strategy should look is showing all sides of your personality so people can get to know you. When you go to TikTok, you don't go to learn. A lot of educators don't do as well on TikTok, but what they do well is entertainment. That is where people can consume casual content and get to know you as a person. That's where they see the funny side of you. That's where they see the lighthearted side of you. Everybody is usually scared of some sort of medical clinic. So why wouldn't you want to do something that shows a human side, that shows that you're just a person that is funny and likable, they can come in to talk to, that it's easygoing and friendly? TikTok is the place that you can do that it's not frowned upon. Nobody's gonna judge you for having fun on TikTok. It's expected on TikTok. That is the place that you can go and show that without worrying about, oh, I'm unprofessional. Now, there's certain things that maybe I would draw the line on. The type of content that you produce on TikTok does matter for your brand overall. So in some places, maybe at, let's say, an orthodontic clinic, maybe it makes sense to do the fun dances and the skits because it's so family oriented and you're working with children all the time and it's supposed to be a friendly atmosphere. However, if let's say you are a high-end medical treatment clinic that's focused on, let's say, dermatology, do I want my dermatologist doing a TikTok dance? Probably not. But am I okay with their staff doing it? Absolutely. Because that is still a reflection of the brand. In many cases, that's not the case. Doesn't mean you run away from the platform. You strategize and find a way to make it work for you. You're alienating such a large user base, and you can even target locally to your region and create content that is relevant to just people in your town just by the way you're targeting and you're tagging. So you can still geotag and it will pop up in anybody in your region. So when you sit down and you look at what does my content strategy look like, the first thing that you want to do is find out who are you and what are you trying to represent. If you are looking for something that's homegrown and friendly and you want to be funny and likable and you're working with families often, do some skits, do some dances. It depends on the person, but that stuff will blow up. You will get a lot of views. You might be surprised and wake up with 5 million views on a post. That will translate to your website traffic. That will translate to your sales, whether you believe it or not. And we have seen it internally, even with our own clients. Anytime we post something, if you see a giant spike, you'll see a spike on website traffic. You'll see a spike across all social platforms. That's great. That helps you all around. But if you're trying to create a high-end atmosphere, yeah, maybe don't do a dance, but you can still utilize it. It is okay if your staff is doing those things. It is okay if people that work there at the front desk are doing funny dances and trends because it shows that the office is likable and that the office is friendly. But when you go to the doctor is serious and he is there to treat you, right? It's more respectful depending on what it is your specialty is. But that doesn't mean run away from it. I'm going to keep saying it over and over again because I hear it all the time from doctors that are like, I don't want to dance. It's not needed. I'm talking to doctors. This is a place that is good for me for B2B, but you are B2C. And when you're B2C, you need to go where the consumers go, right? And the consumers are on TikTok. Overwhelmingly, just look at the stats. So you need to be on it. Find a way to create content that is relevant to your audience and execute on it. Not just choosing the content, but how do you actually film it? What do you need? What do you need to do? Oh, I don't have the money to hire companies. Well, great. TikTok is the one platform that is built for you to do internally. It is built for you not to have to hire externally because you can film on your iPhone. And while an agency can help guide you on strategy, they're still going to need somebody in-house that's filming regularly because it's all about the behind the scenes. It's all about going around and shooting directly on your phone, doing the skit, doing the dance. All you need is somebody that is savvy in your office or willing to learn, and then you just decide what you want to do and what you don't. But start producing. There's not too little or too much when it comes to posting, in my opinion. One piece of content is better than no pieces of content. Make something. Go to somebody that's on TikTok, watch them doom scroll, ask them, what did you just watch in the last 30 minutes? They are gonna have zero clue what they just watched. None. They will have no idea. And I do it all the time with my wife, and I think it's hilarious. She doesn't have any clue. And it's not her fault. Nobody does. It's bite-sized pieces of content. But what you are doing is building brand recognition. They are seeing you subconsciously over and over again. They will remember you long-term if you keep posting. Oh, does that mean I need to be filming every day? No. And in fact, we actually recommend you do the opposite. For instance, right here, I'm sitting here making a video. We do a production day that we focus our day on filming. You can build it into your schedule. Whatever you can realistically take on, just start filming in a cadence that works for you. And just like you would with patients, treat your day as a schedule. Okay, today we are focused on TikTok content. What ideas do you have for me? Let's get filming. Fit it into your calendar and treat it the way you would anything else in your business. Because I promise you, there is an ROI on it. Everybody knows Dr. Mike. Some people have strong opinions on him and all that. I get it. If you do the math, just on YouTube alone, that man is printing millions of dollars just creating educational content. And frankly, they're really good at doing it. Maybe you won't hit Dr. Mike quality because you don't have millions of dollars of production budget. But if you at least look at somebody like him and find out what can I learn from him, you will find so many strategies that you never even thought of that will open up the doors to so many patients. In 5 years, when somebody's in need, who are they going to go to? Probably the person they've seen hundreds of times on the internet that they enjoyed the educational content, they enjoyed the entertaining content, because they're like, I feel like I know you. That's what you're hoping for. If I do a video like this, and you watch 4 of my videos, and then you were to jump on a meeting with me, you're going to notice you feel more comfortable because it's like you already spoke to me without actually having to say a word. With all that being said, thank you so much. I hope this video offered value for you. And if you want more info, feel free to click on the link below. Check out our website. Go check out our YouTube if you want other video content. Our goal is to add as much value for you as possible. So we would love to hear from you if you need any extra help. And if you have any questions, sound off in the comments. We reply personally to every single one. We don't outsource it. So you will likely either hear from me, Sam, or Andrea. Anybody on this page making content, you will hear from directly. So we're happy to answer any questions. Thank you so much.